or the secret of making advance into Krishna consciousness. Each one of the speakers will address this subject matter. You can see Jayapataka Maharaj is phoning now the spiritual world. He will soon get the answer. Secret of advancing in spiritual life. He is in touch with Narada Muni. The connection is just coming. Three of us will give our best, and our Maharaj has the best connection. So we will request His Holiness Jayapataka Maharaj to sing Jai Radha Madhava.
Hare Krishna. So we combine pranams and Radha Radha. We can all say our pranams together. Om Jnanirandasya
Oh, okay. Now we got it. Yes. Now we got it. Now we got it. We got it sorted out.
So, Hare Krishna. We have just learned the proper etiquette from Jayapataka Maharaj. We will go by a specific etiquette Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu, who's our special guest, will speak first. Then Jayapataka Maharaj will speak, who's our chief guest. And then he has just nominated me to a very honorable position. I'm the president of the Sabha. Sabha means the assembly. For 1 minute. And then I will just address something small at the end. Something small. So once again, my dear devotees, we are meeting for the last time in a full assembly for the morning class. Our subject matter is the secret of advancing in Krishna consciousness. It's a subject which is of high interest to all of us. So please listen very carefully as our exalted speakers will address this. This is for your benefit. And by your eagerness to hear, you will also inspire the speakers. It's a very important discussion. And we will now give the microphone to our talented and knowledgeable speaker, Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Our business in spiritual life is, of course, to recognize that Krishna is already there in the heart, but we need to think, and we need to act, and we need to speak in ways which are opening up the heart to give space for Krishna. This opening of the heart for Krishna involves opening the heart to all the ways in which Krishna is acting in our own lives and also acting in the lives of others. And that means we have to open our hearts to others. Krishna consciousness is not a process of closing up and becoming isolated. It is a process of opening up, of opening to the worlds of devotees, of non-devotees, of all of the entities, so that we can recognize that the Supreme Lord is present in every living entity, starting with those nearest to us, not starting from those farthest away from us, but those nearest to us, those with whom it is sometimes most difficult to remember that Krishna is also in their heart. Our remembrance that Krishna is in the heart of those who are nearest to us opens our hearts to Krishna. If we can open our hearts to Krishna, then Krishna will manifest His name, His form, His pastimes, His wonderful activities, His beautiful form. When Krishna does this, then we feel the connection. We are with Krishna. And then there is no forgetting Krishna. And then all we have is the warning from Rupa Goswami, Smaranmangi Kaya Parichitam Sati Nistir Vistir Nadrishtim. Do not go and see Krishna. He is too attractive. Because then what will happen? He will make you detached, and that could be a problem. But no, that leads me to my second sutra, which I am jumping from the middle one, which is maintenance, to the third one, which is wind it up. We have just seen over the last weeks a wonderful exhibition, if I can use that word, of His Holiness Bhakti-tirtha Swami winding up his activity in this world with us. He gave us the example how to wind up the life and to prepare and be ready for the next life. What he was teaching us was, as he said himself, to die before we die. We have to learn to prepare for that moment when actually we will be leaving this life. And that we have to do every day. And that involves giving up. That means releasing. And that means, in a sense of rolling up or putting back into its original form, winding up our existence in this world. Not being attached to things and places and persons in such a way that we will be confused and forgetful of our relation and service to the Lord. I could elaborate on each of these, but I want to keep it short, and I want to get to the third point, which perhaps in some ways you'll find it most easy to relate to, and that is keep on board. Keep on board what? Keep on board the ship, the happy ship of the Krishna consciousness movement. Keep on board the ship of Srila Prabhupada's society, the International Society for Krishna Consciousness. Be aware that this ship is triple-decker, and I always refer to this nice point that Jayapataka Swami has made. There are three dimensions to our society, or one can say, if you're thinking of ships, there are three decks. Deep down in the hull of this ship, there's the engine room. In the engine room, the engineers are keeping that big giant motor running so that the propeller will keep going. We're speaking about progress in spiritual life. So, progress of this ship. We want to also be contributors to the progress of the ship on that level of the machinery, and that means organizational machinery, institutional machinery, physical aspects and temporal aspects of our society. All of that we need to take part in. I want to give another little image for you. In Oxford, we have these famous boat races of oaring. They have these very long, very, very thin boats with a team of rowers, and it's a very advanced art, I have to say. They learn, they have to train for years and years to pull. Each one has one oar, and they have to pull it exactly in line with the others. And I've heard from people who know that it's not as simple as it looks. That it is very, very difficult, a refined art, and that when they have a race, it's actually, there's a lot of strategy involved. So we sometimes speak of preaching strategy in our society. So we want to think about how we can be one oarsman or oarswoman in this boat on the lower level. Second level is the level of our sadhana bhakti, our practice of Krishna consciousness, our individual engagement in the chanting of the holy name, in hearing the holy name, in performing kirtan, in having prasadam, in associating with devotees. Doing all of these things together, becoming or being on the boat, not thinking, oh, it looks interesting, the sadhana in this other boat looks more interesting, more exciting. We may drop in between and get eaten by the sharks, by the crocodiles of various opinions, as Krishnadas Kaviraj says in Chaitanya Charitamrita. No, we want to keep on the boat of the sadhana that our founder Acharya Srila Prabhupada has given us. And finally, on the top level of the same boat, we have the wonderful spreading of the Krishna consciousness movement all over the universe by Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. Whether or not we are seeing the results of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu's mission, we have to have the faith that this mission is spreading. And indeed it is, and we are seeing the result. Here I want to also share with you the lesson that I learned from Bhakti Swami, that one has to always be asking Krishna, Krishna, you have put me into this particular situation today, at this moment. Why you have put me here, I do not know at this moment, but I know that you have a purpose for putting me here. So let me be your instrument. Nimitta matram bhavat savyasachin. I always like this verse because it refers to Arjuna as a left-handed one. Sabyasachi is one who is left-handed, and I am left-handed, so I like to take encouragement from Krishna's words to Arjuna. Become my instrument. So think, we can think, Krishna, you have put me for some reason or other in this situation. I don't know why, but certainly you have a purpose. You have a purpose for your greater purpose, of which I am a very tiny instrument. Let me fulfill that purpose, however tiny it may be, so that your bigger purpose, that the ship of the movement, the Krishna consciousness movement, will continue to ply across the ocean of material existence, that all people of this world and of other worlds will be delivered from the ocean of nations, so that we can all go back home, back to Godhead. So stay on the boat, stay in the ship will make progress, and we will make progress together. This is not to say that we do not take responsibility. My final point is, take responsibility for your spiritual progress. Don't leave it to someone else. Don't blame someone else for your feeling that you are not making progress. No, we have to all take responsibility. The space is there. We can make space for Krishna in our hearts, so that we can, Krishna is inviting us. You take a step toward me, Krishna will take 10 steps, 100 steps, as many steps as you like toward us. So in this way we can progress steadily, regularly, speedily, and happily. And in this way go back home, back together. Okay, I'll stop there. Hare Krishna. So let us summarize what Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu had revealed to us. He was a little hesitant because it's a secret. The secrets are no longer secrets once they are told in the public. But still he thought, just like Krishna reveals confidential knowledge, this was Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu's confidential knowledge. He said 3 sutras. We should wait a minute. Make space for Krishna. Wind it up means give up the attachments which bind us to this world. And finally, keep on board. That is, remain active on the good ship of Krishna consciousness. Now we will very happily turn our full attention to His Holiness Jayapataka Maharaj, who will reveal to us his confidential secrets. Hare Krishna.
First, I offer my obeisances to the Supreme Presiding
predsjedavajućem,
Acharya here.
hvala predsjedavajućem
His Divine Grace A.C. Bhaktivedanta Swami Prabhupada.
Prabhupada.
And all of the assembled
Svim okupljenim
beings,
božanstvima,
which I am not going to try to
koje
name.
neću pokušati, čije imena neću pokušati
But there are many Gornitais,
mnogo gornjih
Taigora
Chandras,
Chandras, Taigorangas,
Taigoranga,
Narasimhadevs and Jagannaths.
Jagannatha.
Please accept my respectful
Prihvatite moje
obeisances.
ponisno poštovanje,
Namo,
puno poštovanje.
Namo, Namo. With our respect to our presiding officer, His Holiness
Također,
Sachinandana,
s poštovanjem njegovom našem
Maharaj,
predsjedniku,
having
Sachinandana,
kindly guiding us to
koji
this
nas ljubavno
revelation
vodi,
of secrets.
u otkrivanju tajne.
To our special guest,
Našem posebnom gostu,
His Grace,
njegove milosti,
Krishna Kshetra Prabhu,
Prabhu,
whose eloquent discussions compel one to activate new areas of the brain which were dormant for some time. So he comes with very simple titles. I remember hearing his cookbook on the Bhagavad in Poland last year. And he taught how to cook it up. Maybe he gave the same seminar here. I don't know. He's a very good cook. But nothing is what it seems it's going to be. Everybody came with their plates. They thought it came with plates. But they got the plate filled with spiritual foods for the mind. And then, of course, I'd like to thank all of you and offer my respects to all of you, Vaishnavas and Vaishnavis present. I'm not, because of different obligations, I don't have as much time to spend in the Serbo, Croatia, Slovenia, Bosnia area all the time as I like. So for me this is a wonderful opportunity to come and meet so many devotees from everywhere. I still make other visits, but this is a highlight for me to come. And even I get a swim in the ocean yesterday. The immigration officer had asked me, what are you coming for? And if I say I'm coming to preach, he won't give me an entry. I have to say I'm coming as a tourist. I'm going to the ocean. Tourist is allowed. So please accept my obeisances. Vancha kalpa tarubhasya kripa sindhuvaya I'm not going to highlight on the word secrets. But the point was how to achieve perfection in our devotional service. And we know that perfection is also known as siddhi. And siddhi, there's kripa siddhi, sadhana siddhi, and nitya siddhi. Nitya siddhi, of course, you're born perfect. So for those who are born perfect, there's no problem anymore.
Counts me out.
Huh?
Counts me out. He says it counts him out. He says excluded.
But sadhana siddhi, to achieve perfection by the practice of devotional service. But we're always eager. How many, I think most of us are a little bit eager for getting the kripa siddhi. Like, of course, we know like
Znamo
Krishna Chaitra Prabhu, he studied and worked and he got his
studirao i radio,
doctorate
dobio je doktorat.
by kind of a sadhana siddhi, as far as I can
Nekom
understand.
vrstom
He
sadhana
did it to
siddhi,
the normal
shvatiti.
procedure.
On je to prošao kroz
But of
normalno.
course, along the way, if they had offered him an honorary degree, I'm sure he would have refused
Neku
it.
posebnu diplomu odnosno, ne bi odbio.
So Prabhupada said like that, we have to do our sadhana, but we're also always eager for the special mercy. How many of you like special mercy? So, this is where, of course we heard about maintenance, so we do our regular daily sadhanas. And then we're going to make our regular progress. And that has to be there, because that's really what is pushing us forward. That's the steam in the basement, as you said, of the ship. That's an important thing. That should not be neglected. Where we chant, we do our regular programs. But then there's always this opportunity of special mercy. And I think I come to this festival out of a greed to get this special mercy. Because wherever there is a lot of devotees assembled to hear about Krishna, and Krishna says He's present. And you get the special mercy by being present where there are many devotees. And when you read the different Puranas, and you always find that there are these special quotations about getting more mercy. So that if you chant on the side of a body of a river, I don't know if the ocean counts, I think the ocean also counts. But if you get double. But if you do on the holy, if it's a holy river, if it's a confluence of two rivers, it's 10 times. I don't know why the confluence, I don't know why, I'm not questioning, just because somebody may ask, Maharaj, why is this? It's just mentioned in the Padma Purana. It said if you chant by some holy river, you get 100 times the benefit. And if you chant by the side of the Ganges, you get 100,000 times the benefit. But if you chant in front of a Tulsi plant, or if you chant, of course, in like Triveni and the confluence of the Ganges and other, then it goes up more. Then it also says if you chant before a Tulsi plant, you get 10 million times the benefit. Like in the morning we have Tulasi. But if you chant in front of the Shaligram Shila and install deities, the deities for unlimited times the benefit. Can't quantify it. So somehow, and for a while we had Panchatattva and Mayapur, the small ones. And because they were so simple to dress, they would have the deities open up till 6 in the morning. We could chant japa in front of the deities. That was something very nice. Now the big deities are there, so it takes longer to dress. You don't get that opportunity. But to be able to chant in front of the deities is actually a secret. Bonus. Bonus points. Special mercy again. So I thought when I started noting these things that, well, this is all quite important because considering I'm kind of a bit slow, so I was late here and everything. But I need to get the bonus points to catch up even. What to speak of. Then there's other verses, for instance, one lady once, I heard it was a lady,
Čuo sam da je to bila jedna gospođa,
Somebody
možda
came
sam u krivu, neko je bio
to ask Haridas
da
Thakur,
zamoli Haridas Thakura,
but isn't it better
zar nije bolje
to chant
mantrati,
mentally?
pjevati umu?
Because by mental chanting, you'll be on the subtle plane
Bit ćete na suptilnom nivou,
instead of the gross
umjesto
plane.
grubog nivoa.
So won't that be better?
Zar to ne bi bilo bolje?
Sounds good, right? He said no.
Rekao je ne.
It's 100 times
100 puta
better
je bolje
to chant loudly.
pjevati glasno.
Because when you chant loudly,
Glasno je kad mantrate glasno,
out loud, whatever, I mean,
glasno ili pjevati
audibly,
glasno, da se čuje.
then all the other people,
Svi drugi ljudi,
animals,
životinje,
plants,
biljke,
insects, mosquitoes,
komarci,
in your area,
oko
who hear
vas,
the
koji
vibration,
čuju vibraciju,
they get benefit.
dobiju dobrobit.
So because if you help
Ako
others
pomažete drugima
in their spiritual life,
u njihovom duhovnom životu,
then you get forgiven for offenses you made,
bio vam oproštene uvrede koje ste počinili,
which slow you down
koje vas usporavaju
in your spiritual
u vašem
progress.
duhovnom napretku.
So by the loud chant, it's 100 times more powerful.
100 puta je moćnije. Glasno pjevanje je 100 puta
So this
moćnije.
principle
Tako da taj princip
that if we help others in their spiritual life, that actually helps us to advance more quickly.
da brže napredujemo.
Since everybody here is looking how to
Svi
advance
žele
quickly, surely,
brzo i sigurno napredovati.
I think that's a very
Ja mislim da je
important
to
secret.
vrlo važna tajna.
But many people skip by
Mnogi
it.
ljudi preskaču tu tajnu.
Actually helping other people in their spiritual life
Pomaganje drugima u njihovom duhovnom životu
may be the secret way to help
možda je
yourself
tajni način za pomaganje samima sebi.
advance
Da napredujete brzo
and overcome
i
any
da
obstacles
nadiđete
you might
bilo
have
kakve
created
prepreke koje ste
for
stvorili,
yourself
koje ste si stvorili
through errors and offenses you
kroz
made.
greške ili uvrede koje ste počinili.
That's what we're trying to encourage people. Like how many of you are members of a Bhakti
Mi
Sangha
pokušavamo
or
ohrabriti
Bhakti
ljude u
Vriksha?
tome. Koliko vas je članova neke Bhakti Sanghe ili Bhakti Vriksha?
That's quite nice.
To je dosta lijepo.
But still
Dosta
about
dobro, ali još uvijek
40%?
40% vas.
40 was a good estimation.
So 60% maybe are not members. How many members of
Vas možda
temples?
nisu članovi, koliko su vas članovi hramova?
Okay, so that's maybe 10%.
To je možda 10%.
So then we got
Imamo
50%
50%.
are not members of a temple or a member of a Bhakti Vriksha or a Namhata or a Bhakti Sangha.
Ni Bhakti Sangha.
So we'd like to encourage you, become
Tako
a
da
member.
želimo ohrabriti, postanite
Because by
članovi.
being a part of a team,
Jer time što ste
That's
dio
preaching.
tima, to je propovijedanje.
you get more benefit.
Dobijete više
In so many ways. We get more benefit by association, by practicing, by sadhana.
Druženje,
And you
sadhana.
also get more benefit, bonus
više
points,
bonusa dobijete.
by helping others to
Pomažete
be Krishna
drugima da
conscious.
budu svjesni Krišne.
But of course, then also there's so many things that you can do,
Toliko
giving
stvari
people
koje možete
Krishna conscious
učiniti.
literature,
Možete davati
distributing
ljudima
prasadam.
literaturu svjesni Krišne,
Preaching is the
prasadam.
essence, as Prabhupada said.
Propovijedanje je esencija. kao
Once
što je
we get
Prabhupada
into the
rekao.
regular
Kad,
practice,
uđemo
then
u
if we can give
regulativnu
out the
praksu, ako
message to
možemo
others,
predati poruku drugima,
first of all, even
prije
if
svega,
you're
čak
just
i ako ste samo
compassionate, you're helping other people.
samilosni, pomažete drugim ljudima.
Some people are just motivated by that, but Krishna reciprocates with that. You're helping others, so he's
Vi
going to help
pomažete
you.
drugima, on će pomoći vama.
We heard from Srila
Čuli smo od
Prabhupada
Srila
that
Prabhupada da
you can,
ako vi možete,
if anyone can,
ako bilo ko od vas
give
može,
Krishna
bilo
consciousness
ko
to
koji
someone,
može dati svjesnost Krišne
and that
nekome,
person gets
a ta
back to
osoba
Krishna,
se vrati Krišni,
you get
vi dobijete
a free ticket.
besplatnu kartu.
If the airlines would offer, like anyone you can sell a ticket to India, you get a free ticket, there'd probably be more people flying for the
Kad bi
festival.
aviokompanije govorile kao, ako nekome možete...
I had one father, once he came to me and he said, I don't think I'm ever going to make it back to Godhead from my own practice. I'm
Jedna
really
osoba je
weak.
rekla, jako sam
But here's my son, please initiate him. He said, he can get back to Godhead, I'll get back too. Not too many parents have that wisdom.
Nije da mnogi roditelji
You
imaju
heard the
tu,
secret.
previše roditelja ima tu mudrost,
So-
on je čuo tu tajnu. Tako da
We try to, and this will help other people, but at the same
pokušavamo
time,
pomoći drugim ljudima.
we can hope that we get a little special
Možemo se
mercy
nadati
also.
da dobijemo i malo posebne milosti.
You could elaborate, but I only
Mogu
2-3
i više
minutes.
govoriti,
So,
ali imam još samo 2-3 minute. Tako da
some other things,
neke druge stvari.
just like you said, being on the side of the Ganges.
Biti pored
Or when we bathe,
Gange.
I made a mistake
Ja sam
yesterday.
napravio grešku
So
jučer.
when we bathe in the
Kad smo se
ocean,
kupali u
we should
oceanu,
remember
trebali bi
Haridas
se
Thakur.
sjećati Haridas Thakura.
But I didn't remember
Ali ja
Haridas
se nisam
Thakur.
sjetio
I just
Haridas
remembered him now, but I didn't
Thakura, ja sam
remember
se
him
sad
then.
ga se sjetio, ali tada
We
ga se
should
nisam
say
sjetio.
Haridas when we
I
go
trebali
into
bi
the
reći
ocean, because
Haridas kad idemo
the
u
Ganges,
ocean,
when
jer
it hits the
Ganga,
ocean, it goes down to another dimension.
kad uđe u ocean,
Doesn't
ulazi u drugu
actually-
dimenziju
she doesn't
i
mix with the
ona se ne
ocean.
miješa sa oceanom.
But Haridas
Ali
Thakur was
Haridas
bathed by
Thakur
Lord
se-
Chaitanya.
Haridas Thakur
So remember
kupao je gospodin
Gauranga, and
Chaitanya
of course we were
kupao.
remembering Gauranga
I mi se
yesterday.
sjećamo, jučer smo se sjećali Gorange,
So maybe
kad smo
that
se
counts.
kupali, možda ste to brojali.
My remembering Gauranga and
Sjećam se
Haridas.
Gauranga i
Prabhupada, I mean
Haridasa.
Bhakti, in the Chaitanya Charitamrita it says that
Čaritamriti je
Haridas,
Haridas,
as he was bathed in the ocean, the whole ocean has
njegovo tijelo je
become a
okupano u
Mahatirtha.
oceanu i cijeli ocean je postao Mahatirtha.
So when you, it's another secret.
To je još jedna tajna.
But when you bathe in the ocean, remember Haridas Thakur, remember Lord Chaitanya bathed in the ocean, get that special
I
mercy.
gospodina Čaitanije koji se kupao
His,
u
dust
oceanu, njegova prašina,
of his lotus feet is mixed with the ocean water.
s lotosovih stopala njegovih je pomiješana sa vodom oceana.
Even a good
Čak
reason
i
to put on your.
to je dobar razlog da
There's a pastime in Mayapur when we go on the parikrama. There's a place called Samudragara where the ocean meets the Ganges. And the ocean prays the Ganges that Lord Chaitanya bathed in your waters in your childhood, so you're more blessed by Lord Chaitanya. But then the Ganges told the ocean that he left me, he left Navadvip and he went to Jagannath Puri, he'd regularly bathe in your waters, so you're more blessed. But then the ocean said, no, but he's eternally residing in Navadvip. And therefore he's always bathing in your waters, because he resides here eternally, so you're the most blessed. That's the other, we get, like Prabhupada mentioned that the holy dams are the abode for the preachers. We should all think that my eternal abode is in Mayapur, Vrindavan. That's where we eternally reside. We are here on a visa, we're here as a visitor in other parts of the world. But eventually we go back to Vrindavan, back to Mayapur, back to Golok Vrindavan. So we want to serve in the mood of separation. And when we come, sometimes we go to the holy Dham, and that way we also get so many bonus points that I think they don't have calculators to calculate. It says this with every step, it's more than an Aswamedha Yajna. When you're lying down in the holy Dham, it's just like making pranam anywhere else. Every breath, everything you do there, it's all spiritual imbibed. That's why we encourage the devotees to sometime. How many of you visited the holy Dham? Not very fortunate. How many is that? 33%.
That was more, yes.
What's more, this is
Dignite još jednu ruku.
this side. The men are more than the women. Huh?
Ima muškaraca više koji su to učinili.
Maybe 45.
45.
Ja, voll. Scientist, yes.
48.
So coming to the Dham,
Tako dolazak u damu
that's another secret that we
je
go
još
to
jedna
the Dham.
tajna.
But
Kad
when we're
idemo
in
u
a,
damu,
it's recommended to go to Mayapur first because that's the Odarya Dham, it's the mercy Dham. You get a lot of mercy. Then when you go to Vrindavan, the offenses don't take place so easily. You have to go out of your way to make an offense.
morate jako puno
Because in Vrindavan you get 1,000 times the benefit or 1,000 times the reaction of offense if you become offensive. So to be very careful in Vrindavan.
Tamo trebate biti jako pažljivi.
In nowadays we should of course avoid offense, but it's not so easy to get offense there.
Uvrede, ali nije tako lako tamo počiniti uvrede.
Like this, there's this holy dance in India, so that has an effect. That we go to the Dham and we get some special mercy. So what we created here by having all these deities and having the shelter, this is created an extension of the holy Dham. So this is like an embassy or something like that of the holy Dham. When this winds up today after lunch and the deities disperse and go other places, that same energy won't be here. But some little residue, some dust will still be there. Someone may have good dreams here and then put their campsite. But that, right now, it's assembled. It's the spiritual situation. So that, like I said, if you have 100 shaligram shilas, they have all these. I don't know about so many deities, but must be something like that. Some of our pandits, we have exact quotes. Definitely, it's very powerful. Vaishnavas, devotees, kirtan. And how many of you feel a lot of energy when you come to this festival? So that's a special secret. We come together, we get that energy, then you take the energy, you go back and you share it. In the material world, if you have, like, you get some money, you spend it, you lose it. If you don't spend it, what's the use of it? But in spiritual life, you can spend it and it doesn't reduce. You get the mercy. When you go back to Bosnia or Serbia, or there are people here even from Denmark, there's from Germany, from so many places. I was amazed that this has become almost like maybe one of the European festivals. Krishna's mercy. Some people from Austria, from all over, from Romania, from many places. We are Yugoslavia, but Hungary, so many different people are here from different places. So,
Italy.
of course, Italy, I don't know, Italy, Austria, Germany, Denmark, Slovenia,
England.
Sweden also. Any other country?
Norway, England.
Czech Republic,
America.
America, England, Norway, Portugal, right? Croatia, Malaysia. Somebody's here from Malaysia. Poland, Holland,
Canada.
Mayapur, Canada, Switzerland. So this is a big international gathering.
Veliko nacionalno okupljanje i internacionalno okupljalište.
Of course, we have here from Golok Vrindavan.
Imamo tu iz Goloka Vrindavana predstavnika.
So that's, we come together to get the mercy. Mercy is flowing. There's some special verses in the Chaitanya Bhagavat and some other story of books of Chaitanya. Bandar Kulahai says the treasure house of love of Godhead is open. Jaluk Naluktai. Who wants it, you loot it. The treasure house is open, go loot it. This is one. Sometimes they say like when you're serving prasadam, the treasure house of mercy is there. Okay, take as much up to your capacity. If you've taken up to your capacity, then say Hari Bol and get up. So this is like that. Lord Nityananda opened that treasure house of love of Godhead. And we can get that. And He doesn't consider that you're qualified, you're not qualified. Everybody can get the mercy. The most important thing is to be eager to get it. Right? If somebody is facing out, the treasure house is open. I'll go get it. When treasure house is open, you don't delay, you go immediately and take it. You don't know when it's going to open again. So that's why I came here. I heard the treasure house is open. I want to get some of the mercy. Get some association from Sachinandana Maharaj and Krishna Chaitra Prabhu and all of you. And I heard also dear Krishna Maharaj is here. We have to get his association. So, this is what we want to get that mercy. Kripa is flowing more with Chaitanya Mahaprabhu's movement. So you should become expert and you maintain your steady progress. But whenever the mercy is flowing, get it. And please be part of the preaching, because that's how you can get into that mercy flow all the time. So my time is up. Hare Krishna. Thank you.
So Hare Krishna, I want to Holiness Maharaj very much. Maharaj has made a couple of points which are steering us towards the perfection of the city of Krishna consciousness. He said, most important of all the ways to attain Siddha or city is the Kripa Shakti or the mercy. And he told us a little bit where we can obtain this special mercy. He said one place is the Holy Dham, where we can go and obtain the mercy. Then he very much informed us that it's very important to give Krishna consciousness to others, because if you do so, special mercy is available for you. And Maharaj then again reminded us that the treasure house is open. You can loot it. Loot means you can go there and steal the mercy, but you must have eagerness. You cannot be.
Nityananda is the owner. If he's opening the door, take it.
Nityananda.
Get permission. You're not stealing. You see, because Nityananda is the owner of this warehouse. If he wants to open up the door and say, take what you can, then it's no longer thing. Nothing illegal.
Nothing illegal. Everything just full permission. Yes. So please keep these things in your heart. Please act upon them. knowing well that Jayapataka Maharaj is only for brief time here, we will now give him, it sounds bad to say permission, but we will release him. You may go now if you desire to do your other services and prepare for the initiation, which is going to take place right after this festival, this lecture here, before breakfast even. Almost starting in 15 minutes or so. I believe the place where it is going to take place is where the kitchen is, the old kitchen is this correct? Yes, or where we were meeting 2 years ago. So, we will say, see you soon, Jayapataka Maharaj. Yes, and Maharaj says he thanks all the organizers. So please help our Maharaj to get to this next destination. Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.